Part 7. Rerouted. October 10, 2042. Off the coast of Sierra Leone. The MFS-04 Exodus is an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, under the command of a former U.S. Marine. Yes, NOPATs are sailing warships now. It's a sign of things to come, and one more reason it's time for this adventure to come to an end. I'm in my barracks packing up before we dock in Freetown Port. From there I'll fly to Cairo and start my new life, a position with Synsaco Agritech as corporate communications. The same Synsaco that used a private army to squash a riot outside its walled farm last year. The same Synsaco whose pineapples went clang. I'm selling out, dear reader. 13 months of fearing for my life has shot my nerves. I wanted to understand the NOPATs, not die as one. If I don't get off this boat now, I fear I may not have a choice. While my home country is a dust bowl, Egypt boasts a story of renewal. In 38, as the world's traditional breadbaskets failed, Synsaco Agritech perfected a two-part system to replace them. The first was genetically modified crops that thrived in the most arid of climates. The second was a revolutionary desert irrigation project. Why did Synsaco choose Egypt for their farm of the future? A motivated workforce, says McKay, who spent time in the region. Egypt is the one place where a NOPAT can ditch that label, go legit, as long as they are willing to work behind the wall. Which is exactly why I'm taking this job. No more NOPATs. As we sail silently towards the African coast, I can't get my conversation with Angel out of my head. The superpowers are on a collision course. If NOPATs get involved, they could make it a costly and chaotic war. Despite OZ's best efforts, it's clear NOPATs are still a fractured group, with varying agendas. If those factions end up in a war within a war, it could shatter a world that has already suffered enough. At about 6:30 p.m., I'm finally able to see Freetown Port in the distance. Only RAO knows my plans. After 13 months, I feel some regret about leaving, but mostly relief. That is, until the ship lurches away from shore and starts sailing north. This can't be happening. I run to the bridge, frantic, looking for answers. Sure enough, the old telegraph machine has sparked to life, encoding new instructions from Ounce, making my choices for me. Moments later, the captain barges past me on his way onto the bridge. The last thing I hear before he slams the door is a garbled voice on the comms as Freetown Port grows smaller in the distance. We have one shot at a new future and we're going to take it. Well, this is the end of Chapter 7. A perfect suspenseful end to our narrator's story, but alas not. This whole series leads up to the short film Exodus, which is followed by a bonus Chapter 8. So be sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.